Hello, everyone. This is Eric Olson here. I'm a professor at Cuyahoga Community College, commonly referred to as Tri-C, and you're here at the Tri-C Anthropology YouTube channel. So this is the place that we're going to be delivering content, usually in a live stream format, but also pre-recorded. So those might include things like tutorials on how to do a specific lesson plan or specific activity or exercise, but they may also include things like Let's Plays of video games that are related to anthropology. And things that are related to anthropology broadly are lumped into four categories, the four subfields of anthropology. So those include linguistics, those include cultural anthropology, they include physical or biological anthropology, and they include archaeology. So those are the four big disciplines. So anything related to those topics is going to be discussed here on this channel, and there's going to be content delivered specifically for those topics. And oftentimes we'll end up live streaming some of this content. So here's our Twitch channel for Tri-C Anthropology. I tried to make them all coherent with one another, so I'm also going to walk you through a couple of our other channels here that you can access myself or any other instructors that might be using the content if they've specified in their courses at Tri-C. But I'll be streaming my own office hours on Twitch, on the Twitch channel Tri-C Anthropology or Trek Anthropology, and that's usually going to be based on a regular schedule that's set up based on student preferences and availability. So I can't guarantee you it's going to be on a consistent schedule semester to semester. Right now, because it is May, we're currently in finals week as I record this. There's probably going to be a drop in content delivery that's traditionally oriented towards students because class is out of session, but starting during the summer semester, we'll be on a regular schedule that's going to be fixed at least throughout the rest of that semester, and then again it'll change in the fall, so on and so forth. But stay tuned and subscribe to this if you're interested in watching a live stream of, in-class activities, lecture. If you'd like to leave your 2 cents or comments, office hours is a great opportunity. It's pretty much a live stream of my face, and I'm doing some weird project online, either archaeologically or anthropologically. You might catch me working on artwork for any of our number of anthropology games. So we're trying to also deliver some educational content via video games. So if you go to our itch.io or itch.io as it's also commonly referred to, you can find our educational video games that oftentimes will include as lessons in class. So right now we only have one available, and that's Bee Horizon right here. So if I click on this, it's going to take me to the specific download page for Bee Horizon, and I'll be able to download the game as a zip file either for Mac or PC, as you can see here. And technically, it's free. If you want to make a donation, great. It helps support any number of charitable organizations based on the game. Currently, right now, we only have one. So that's only going to be going towards the Ohio Archaeological Council, as you can see up here. It's also going to be going towards Stewards of Historical Preservation, both Ohio 501c3 nonprofits. But in the future, we plan on having at least 2 different games, maybe more. Don't want to get too ambitious, right? But another one for cultural anthropology courses and another one for human evolution or physical anthropology courses. And those ones will have different charitable organizations that will be donating the proceeds of any donations towards. So it's not just going to be these 2 right here for this one. But because this one's specifically archaeology, that's where the charitable donations are going to go towards. So if you have any interest in educational content and educational gaming, keep an eye on our itch.io page and stay tuned for that content. And then, of course, lastly, we have our YouTube channel, which right now, as of recording of this tutorial video or introductory video, we don't have anything on it yet. But you'll have to keep posted here for any recordings of things that are considered, archival quality or things that we need to keep content up for. Probably not going to see any of our office hours unless they're really exciting, because students tend not to show up for office hours, at least not yet. I'd love to see that change in the future. But things like tutorials, explanations of lesson plans, certain lectures that might be really helpful for students that are not time specific. I try not to put too much of those, or I don't intend to put too much of those online, so that way students stay on pace with the coursework. So you'll have to keep up to date with the Twitch stream for those ones. And then we'll probably also include our recordings for Let's Plays of video games. I've got a short list for this summer, in between classes and in between semesters. I'll probably be doing some Let's Plays of things like Heaven's Vault, which was a game that just came out, developed by Tim Ingold's son. Tim Ingold, a very famous anthropologist in North America. So it's one of those rare games that's developed by someone who's got anthropological training. So I'd love to play it and give my feedback, and hopefully that's an enjoyable game for you guys to watch as well. But then we've also got some other games. I might even play the games that are developed by Tri-C for classes and walk through those. But it's just gonna play it by ear. Probably play the standards, Tomb Raider, Uncharted. We'll get to those eventually and discuss those as well. Eventually, we'll probably put podcast episodes up here as well. But one last place that I want to point out. This one is going to be by invite only, unfortunately, just because we want to keep the Discord server specifically to students. But I want to, cater this specific comment to any students who might be watching either now or in the future. We're going to be using Discord a lot for our engagement with voice chat. I'm not too concerned about seeing everyone's lovely faces in an online setting, but it is important to be able to have conversations, because anthropology is very much dependent on discussion and dialogue and debate. And so if you don't have Discord or you've never used Discord, it's pretty simple. It's an application that you can download or you can run in your browser. You can see here that I've got it as an application on my desktop, but you can run it theoretically on your desktop or your browser if you wanted to. Now it's asking me to verify by email or phone. I ran into some technical difficulties earlier today because I have multiple Discord accounts, one for specifically for class and one for one for class and one for my personal life. And am I going to run into the same problem again? That's the real question. Email is already registered. Ay. Do I have to verify the account again? Well, we can edit this part out, I suppose. Or not. But technical difficulties are always going to happen. But yeah, if you've never used Discord, here, let's just launch it via this way. I've got to install updates. Patiently wait, patiently wait. Alright, here we are. So I've got it open in the desktop application version. So if you've never used Discord, for a lot of you, and I'll try and hide these chats here if I can avoid them. If you've never used Discord, hopefully nobody cares that I've posted in here. I'll scroll up here into our introductions. If you've never used Discord, basically very simple. You'll need a microphone in order to obviously be heard. You can turn the microphone on and off by clicking this button right down here, and then you'll notice that now I'm talking where it says Tri-C Anthropology. Other things to point out are that when you're in here, people will be able to hear you if they hop in here, but you can be moved to other voice channels, you can be muted, you can decrease other people's volumes, and then there's these general text chats that you can post video, you can post links, you can post any sort of text you want, and then you can also share your screen. So this would be really useful for presentations in class. So I can share, since I have two monitors, I can share screen 1, screen 2. You can see maybe in that little tiny version there that I've got another application running. So it's showing me duplicate information. I can show you all the applications that I'm running, and I could just share those. So if you had PowerPoint open, you could just share PowerPoint, and then we'd be able to walk through your PowerPoint presentation together. Now I know it's not the same as what a lot of professors are doing with Zoom and WebEx, but I figured this is a simple version that allows me to be on a lot more frequently and not have to worry about live streaming my face and getting all dolled up and whatnot and setting up all the camera equipment for live streaming. With that being said, hopefully if you're interested in anthropological content, this is the place for you. There's going to be a lot of content coming out over the next couple of weeks. Probably not so much based on lesson plans, but once we get rolling into June and we're starting the summer semester, there's going to be a lot more stuff regularly scheduled to upload either on the YouTube channel or on Twitch or up to Itch.io or on Discord. So stay tuned for all of that, and if you need to reach me, plenty of different platforms to reach me on, or anyone who's at Tri-C. So don't hesitate to ask questions or reach out to me if something's confusing or doesn't make sense. So with that being said, I still need to come up with a fun, catchy sign-off so that people are enticed to come back, even though I'm not a marketer. So until next time, have a good day.